So now, boys and girls, I'm going to talk about race, and then we'll try to start reading and using race. Eyes on the poster. And if you need to kind of turn your whole body a little bit, that's okay, so that you're facing this poster. So the R is the first part we're going to talk about. The R stands for restate. What does R stand for? Restate. What does it stand for? Restate. When you restate, you're saying it again. What are you doing? Saying it again. Like when I ask you a question, like where's the setting? You say the setting is. You're going to answer all parts. So the A stands for answer. What does the A stand for?
Answer.
Yeah, you have to say it again and you have to answer it. Say answer all parts.
Answer all parts
Of the question.
of the question.
In a full sentence. In a
Full sentence.
Who feels like they already know how to do this? So now we're going to give it a name. Say race.
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 Restate and answer.
Restate and answer.
All right. Snowballs, get ready. If I ask you what was the problem and you're answering, what will you start with? The problem was. That's the restate part. If the problem was that a dog got bit in the story, how do you answer that? I'm going to say the question again first. Everyone say the question with me. We're going to say, what was the problem?
What was the problem?
Eyes on Sebastian.
Eyes on Sebastian. The dog got bit. That's what the problem was.
Ooh, did you see what he did there? He did do it. He said the dog got bit. That's what the problem was. Did he restate the question? Yeah, he didn't use the same frame as me, but say, that's okay.
That's okay.
He said the question again, that's what the problem was, and he answered it. Way to go, Sebastian. He's kind of using his own ideas for race. Fireworks. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, ah, nice job. So now, when we go into the book, and I ask you a question about the book, that's what we're doing. We're using race. We're really practicing answering in a complete sentence using race. You're welcome.
Fantastic.
Good job, Emily. Why did you picture that he woke up? Try to do race. So, picture.
I picture.
Why did he wake up? Good job. Firework. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, wow.
Great job.
First question is, give one reason Daniel's men set themselves up in a particular location along the road they chose. Yes, Piper?
I think that Daniel's men chose their position on the road is because on page 204 it says that Daniel dared gamble that the Romans would have no suspicion of attack, so they chose those positions so that the Romans would not know that they would attack.
You guys agree? Okay. Is there anything that you guys would like to say or build on? Yes, Jared?
I agree with you, Piper, but I'd like to build on that also how Daniel dared gamble that the Romans would have no suspicion of attack, and also that it was wide and deep enough in some parts to hide several men, ending on a narrow shelf barely 10 feet above the road, and a crevice that dipped below the level of a rocky shelf he posted, and then So basically, what this is saying is that it has coverage for several men, so if they actually did attack, they couldn't see them.
Mm-hmm. So now.
Joe, can you please read the question?
At the top of page 2, how does Mr. Hughes use the setting to develop Mrs. Jones' character when she leaves the door open?
Vanessa, may you please read your race?
Mr. Hughes uses the setting to develop Miss Jones' character when she leaves the door open because it shows that she is wise and kind.
Stop. So, what do you think about that R, Zabeel?
I think that it properly restates the answer
How?
and says what the answer is trying to ask.
Okay. Vanessa, continue.
At the top of the third page, it says the woman did not ask the boy anything about where he lived or his folks or anything else that would embarrass him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like that doesn't entirely answer the question because in your C, it had no mention of Mrs. Jones leaving the door open for the boy. So, the C might not entirely be good. Continue.
This citation shows that she is both wise and kind because she knows enough to not ask questions that will make him feel bad.
Yeah, that your C carries out throughout your E because still no mention of when she leaves the door open. So what do you think that would be, Sojo?
I think that would be a 2
Why?
because her ace and her R and the A are really good and strong, but the C and the E don't like support the R and the A.
Good. So